What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on the bench, guys, we got the LOSI Grave Digger LMT, and as you can see here, yeah, we had a boo-boo. Horizon Hobby actually warranted the part, which is super awesome customer service. So we're just gonna make a quick video on the best way to fix this, easiest way, quickest way. Super simple, super fast. Get you guys back up and running. So stay tuned. All right, so before we get started, here's the part number, guys. It's a LOS 242048. Comes in a pack of 2. It is kind of pricey if you're gonna have to purchase them on your own, but like I said, Horizon Hobby warranted it for me. Super awesome, big thumbs up to those guys. And before we go, before we start, don't forget, go ahead and press the button right there. Go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, if you like the videos or not. So this should only take about 5 minutes. Pretty quick, pretty simple. So let's start wrenching, guys. All right, guys, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do to the truck, you're gonna get your 2mm wrench. You're going to take out these king pins. You're going to have one top and bottom. There's going to be a grub screw on the top, and there's going to be a grub screw on the bottom. Should be able to just pull those out with your fingers. And then check this out, guys. Shout out to cowrc. Shout out to cowrc mats. Well, they actually work pretty good. So. Or you can use like a magnetic tray. I used to use those so you don't lose your screws. So we'll go ahead, pull that out. Okay, so we got 1 grub screw, 2 grub screw, 2 king pins. Super simple fix, guys. This is gonna be the fastest way to fix your axle. Get you back in the dirt in about 5 minutes if you're out in the dirt and your truck breaks. I definitely recommend always bringing a little bag of tools. You know, your 2.0s and your 2.5mm wrenches. There we go. So this should slide right off the steering link, and then check it out. Make sure you don't lose your shim. It's not called a shim. I can't remember what it's called. But pretty much that's all it is. It did snap right there, so we'll see if it comes out, because sometimes it actually will break and then it will kind of gnarl the metal back. It makes it more difficult to get the axle out, but being this truck is brand new still, it should have no rust. So there we go. And we'll actually keep the old dog bone if we can. I'm not sure. I haven't taken this one apart yet. This yoke. I don't think it does come apart. Just grab yourself a pair of pliers. Simple as that. Bearing came out the back. Open up your part. And then go ahead and stash your other part. I like to keep my parts in the bins. That way I don't lose them. So it comes with package comes with 2 parts. One for a left and a right. The rear is not the same as the front. So this is only for the front of the truck. So just like that. Where'd the bearing go? All right, so go ahead and stick the bearing back. I'll just go ahead and stick the bearing back on the axle. Pause the video for a second, because I want to show you what I do as well. You might not have this stuff, but I definitely recommend it. It's another cowrc product, so 1 second. All right, so definitely I'm not sponsored. Always just want to help other guys out. I know I made my last cleaning videos with WD-40 and Simple Green, and it works, but it's actually pretty corrosive. So before I put any parts back on the truck, because I do drive these in the water and then I do come home and give them a bath. This is actually a lubricant. It's got silicone in it, and you can get it on your bearings, spray it on your parts. So what I'll do, I'll just spray the whole part. That's all it takes. I'll go ahead and put it back on the truck. Make sure you get your bearings seated in there properly all the way. So I can tell the mousse slick is already working. See how that goes in and out. Super simple. So that helps free things up. And then what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and slide it right back into place. Oh, don't forget your sheath. I can't remember what this is called, guys. And I want to say that it goes on the bottom. Shoot, we might have to get the manual. Okay, so this piece right here is going to fall out, and it goes right here back in the end of the steering link, steering rod. Push it right back into place. Make sure you're grabbing your dog bone into the diff, which it is. Put your steering link, your steering rod back into your spindle. Super simple fix, guys. Don't go ahead and pull the whole axle off the truck, at least for the front anyways. There we go. Hold your finger on the bottom. We're going to turn the wheel here. Tighten her back up. Snug her down. Now because you have that the metal sheathing in there, I forget what it's called, sorry guys. You can snug that down pretty well, and it's still going to leave your part pretty free. Go ahead, reinstall your kingpin, and that little grub screw is going to bite down right into the little slot right there. So while I got the kingpin out, I'll just go ahead and spray that up. Spray both of these kingpins. Stick that right there. You can go to cowrc.com. Tighten your grub screw back. Guys, it definitely pays to have a good set of wrenches. Where'd the other one go? See, this is why you got to use cowrc mats. All right. Definitely get yourself a good pair of wrenches. It'll make working on your rigs that much easier. You won't strip as many screws. Check it out. We'll be back in the dirt. We got a brand new ramp coming for PNW RC Madness. Guys, don't check out the gear. I'm going to have an online store here pretty soon, but if you'd like a t-shirt or a hoodie, we got black and we got white. We got all sizes, so go ahead and leave me a comment below. And definitely, if you like this video, please do subscribe. You can hit the button right down there in the corner. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the truck, what you think about the fix. The video should be less than 5 minutes, guys. Have a great day. Alright guys, so quick tip before we end the video. Typically, on a lot of my trucks, my RC cars, I just use these hand drives, the hand hex. This is 8mm to get the wheel off, and it only seems to be on my monster trucks. I do this, and actually my techno short course trucks. For some reason, the wheels on the short course truck come off. I don't know why, and then on these monster trucks, they always come off for some reason. It's always like the right rear, I believe, and it's just the size of the tires for some reason. So what I like to use, guys, is actually a 1/4 inch ratchet, and get yourself an extension so you could fit it in your wheel, and it works awesome on these LOSI wheels. It actually works on the Tributes as well. I believe it's 8mm. So once you break your stub off, your hex, don't go looking in the dirt. It's actually still in the wheel, attached in your pin. The pin is still in the hex, so just a quick tip. So once we get it off, see, it's almost impossible for sometimes to get it off because the wrenches I have are kind of slippery, the LOSI wrenches. So you get the wheel off, and another quick tip you can do, there is no pin Get your hex out. And you can go ahead. It's got enough Loctite on it still, so we'll just go ahead. Make sure we install that back. The correct way, so there's two sides. When you stick this back on, you got a side here with some lines, and then you have a shoulder on one side, so you're going to put the shoulder towards the truck. And this is it. Go ahead, slap your wheel back on. Take your 8mm ratchet. You're good to go. Crank those bad boys on, and they shouldn't fall off. So. Always good to have a 1/4" ratchet drive in your RC toolbox. You don't want to over tighten it. You just want to get that thing on there snug. Get the serrated part of the nut on there, biting pretty good, and we're good. Good day, and I'll talk to you guys later.